Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're inviting people to join the Bling sisters. We're entertainers from around the world. We help you find places to go. We'll sell you the jewelry to take you there. Glam up, accessorize. Let's get out of the living room and out on the town.
Up and down the 101, glamorized party and having fun.
Sonoma, Santa Rosa, Bodega Bay, Windsor, Katani, Roner Park, Petaluma, Hillsburg.
We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We talk, we chat, we have conversations with interesting people from around the Bay.
Come on, join the Bling sisters. Let them sell you jewelry that'll make your day.
We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party.
Hello everyone and welcome to Silver Shells Bling Party. I'm Silver Shells
I'm Cindy Jenkins.
and we are
the
Bling Sisters. We're coming to you live from the heart of Sonoma County and we are bringing you quality, affordable jewelry. So check out our website at www.silvershells.live for our jewelry store. Cindy and I are both wearing some jewelry from our store tonight. So if you order anything, let us know and you will get a 20% coupon off. Look for the red light in the upper left-hand corner. If it's on, we're live. And if you'd like to be notified when we go live, please click on your notification bell on the right-hand corner. So we also bring you fun, exciting interviews from all over the world, literally all over the world. We have had 68 past guests, musicians, actors, directors. Oh my gosh, we've had Alan Watt, Mandy Brooks and her daughter Justina. We've had Willard Blackwell, Rob Ruiz, Carol Casey, Susan Copperman, Ruben Valtierra, Bex Marshall, and Eliza Niels. Our future guests, we have got, I'm so excited. Cindy, I'm so excited. We have Billy Sheehan.
From Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Yes.
We got Lloyd Meadows. These people are all willing to come on. We got Heart Dog Brown, Rodney Norman, Dan Durkin from Petty Theft is coming up Thursday night, Anthony Paul, and John Provost. Timmy from Lassie is going to be on our show next week. So we are absolutely thrilled. We're so happy. If you'd like to see our past videos, please go to our Facebook Live page, Silver Shells Bling Party, and click on videos, or you can go to www.silvershells.live and click on live and it will take you to our 68 past videos. We're having so much fun, and tonight we get our 69th guest is on tonight. He's also guest number 25. He was on earlier in April. We have Tony Saunders tonight. He's coming back. Thank you so much. And Tony is a two-time Emmy-winning, award-winning Emmy bassist. He's an arranger, producer, composer. He's into his musical genres are jazz, gospel, R&B, pop, rock, and world music. And I think everybody knows by now you've taken music lessons from Herbie Hancock and Tom Fogerty, John Fogerty's brother. So welcome.
Welcome, ladies. Thank you for having me back. Pretty awesome.
You're pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming back. This is
Oh,
wonderful.
not a problem. Whenever you guys call, I'm there for you.
Thank you.
Well, Tony, you did such a wonderful thing for us. We're so blessed. You created a theme song for the Bling sisters. You and Cindy collaborated on the meaning of the song and the what would you say, the feeling, the quality, the I don't know. It's a wonderful theme song.
It is.
And
Thank you.
we're
I
so
had a lot of fun. I just took the direction from Cindy, and I garnered in both of you guys' enthusiasm, and plus I'm just a big kid at heart. Anyway, so I'm like rah-rahing through it. And I remember the first one I sent to you guys, I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the final one. And I said there was something missing, and what was missing was you guys. So 2 ladies, Rose Winters and Susan Wheeler, they're you guys on the song.
That's
and
nice.
And they're fun ladies. Rose Winters is a great singer, and she sings around Sonoma and Napa all the time. And then Susan Wheeler, her and her husband John is in the Blue Note House band with me, but we're just like all like family, and so it was a family effort. And but when we did that second version with the girls in it, it made me. I wasn't shy about the first one. I was like going, maybe I like this, but the second one, I know I like it. You know what I mean? It's pretty awesome.
It is awesome.
I think we should play it real quick for the audience. And
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea.
It's a fabulous idea.
Let's do
so
it.
we can't talk over
We
it.
can't talk over it.
So we're going to
Okay.
share our stream while it's playing.
Okay.
We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're inviting people to join the Bling sisters. Bridging entertainers from around the world. We help you find places to go. We sell you the jewelry to take you there. Glamour, accessorize. Let's get out of the living room and out in the town.
Up and down the 101, glamorized party and having fun.
Sonoma, Santa Rosa, Bodega Bay, Windsor, Catani, Roner Park, Petaluma, Hillsburg.
We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We talk, we chat, we have conversations with interesting people from around the Bay.
Come on, join the Bling sisters. Let them sell you jewelry that'll make your day.
We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling party. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling party.
Okay, we're back.
Hi everyone. I'm just cheering. So it's how did you like that? All right, and I'm going to read the credits. Sorry. Very important. Okay, I am going to read the credits. This was written, produced, and arranged by Tony Saunders, LaPorte Avenue Music BMI. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
It was played by the Napa Blue Note House Band, who consists of Steve Trevau on the drums, Greg Ron on the organ, John Wheeler guitar and vocals, Brian Couch on vocals, Rose Winters, Susan Wheeler on vocals, and Tony Saunders, of course, on bass. So, how long did it take you to write that?
I guess I've been working on it like 3 weeks, something like that. But in actual hour time, I probably, well, there was, we did the vocals twice, so that's probably like 2 hours. And then me writing it, that took a morning, and then refining it. I kept refining it so over and over. So just whenever I sat down to it and opened it up, I said, okay, let's clean up this part. Okay, let's clean up this part. And then I got it finally where it was presentable. The first time when I presented it to Cindy, I guess I had put in probably 10 hours, and then there was probably another 10 hours put in. But it was all because I love you guys, so it's all good.
Thank you.
We're just so thrilled. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, wow, to have you write our theme song, it's very humbled and
yeah,
grateful.
no, it's I like your stock. I like the one that was before, but I felt that you guys needed to have one that was really for you guys. And and we're in this making the Bay Area. We're a Bay Area. Sonoma, Napa, Marin, San Francisco, East Bay, Solano, and Contra Costa. We're all blended together.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in the spirit of love, I wanted to share the spirit of love because we're born to love. You know what I mean? As soon as we're born, we climb up on our mom and we love her so much. And then we look over in the corner and there's that guy there, and we kind of figure out who he is eventually. Mm-hmm. But we're born to love, and so I just want to spread love. You know what I mean? So I wanted to make you guys smile, and that's all I wanted. Once I made you guys smile, I'm a happy camper.
We're a happy camper. And besides that, your Sexy Something has been #1 on the charts for how long now? 6 weeks?
It was #1 for 6 weeks. It's been in the top 10 for the last 14 weeks.
Wow.
How wonderful. Is it now, are you being played on Sirius Radio and all that?
All the stations like that, and internet, and some landline stations, and we just had the third single come out the other day, and it was the third most added single this week as of Monday. Oh. So there's the new and that song is called "Chasing the Dream."
Chasing the Dream.
The song is got a sad part to it too, because I wrote that about my friend's wife, who I've known I played at their wedding, and they were married for 20-something years.
Wow.
And she got brain cancer, and it just went really fast. But she was able to hear the song. I was sitting on the end of her bed in hospice, and I said, I got a song in me for you. And I was able to play it for her before she left Earth as we know it. But she's the kind of girl that I could call her 3 o'clock in the morning and say, can you make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich? She'd be pissed that I called, but that sandwich be made. And she would have it up by her doorstop. She lived in Tiburon. She would have it up by her door, for me to pick up. You know what I mean? But that's what kind of person she was. And her name was Lynette Swartz, and she was a sweetheart. And so my new song is dedicated to her, Chasing the Dream, because I was just asking God, is there a way we can chase this and make this not happen to her? And she was too far gone. Yeah. And but I got my like you say, you always get a peace when you know something like this is going down. Right. And when you're in a place so I'm in the hospice place with them. I'm downstairs before I went up to her room. And they go like, oh, she's really irritable today. Tony, can you only stay like 5 minutes? And I said, whatever. So I was in there. So I went into the room. She popped up, jumped out of bed. This is 2 weeks before she passed. And she was fixing up the room, and we were talking. And 5 minutes came, and I looked at the nurses, and I said, should I leave now? They go, no, stay there. And so I was able to spend a last hour and a half with her. That was the last time I spent with her, because the next time I went back, she actually passed away about 20 minutes after I left. But on my way to the airport, I would go and see her, or whenever I would drive past the hospice place, I would see her. And so the song is a carry-on of her, you know what I mean? And I love it, and her husband loves it, Steve. And, I played at their wedding, so it was like, it was a lot. And I've been friends with Steve since he was in 7th grade and I was in 10th grade, because he was actually my brother's best friend. But we're buddies too.
Well, I think we should play that song now. We have that for tonight.
Chasing the Dream.
Tell us a little bit about the performer who's singing.
On this song, there actually is no singing, but everybody playing on this song, Chasing the Dream, Niels is the guitar player. He had a #1 song. Jeff Ryan is a sax player. He had a #1 song. Gail Johnson is on keyboards. She has a song out now, and that's doing really well. The drummer's Tony Moore. Tony Moore plays with Bobby Caldwell, Brian Bromberg. Gail plays with Norman Brown, Dave Koz, all those kind of people. You know what I mean? And then you got me on bass, and it's good. The music is really pointed and directed in a positive way. And you'll feel it. You'll feel the song. It just feels really good.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. And we are back.
And
Hello.
we're back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. You're watching Silver Shells Bling Party live. I'm Silver
I'm
Shells.
Cindy Jenkins.
And we are
The
Bling,
Bling
Sisters.
Sisters.
And we are interviewing tonight Tony Saunders. And he is a two-time Emmy award-winning bassist. And he wrote our theme song. And we're so excited to have you back with us. So, Tony, you... it was Jerry Garcia's birthday just recently, and you have actually played with Jerry Garcia and your dad. And
Yeah.
Where's the first place you ever played with them? I hear that it's somewhere local.
Yeah, it'll fit right into our Bling party today.
That's right.
I actually played at the end of the beginning in Cotati, California. I think I was 18 years old when my first gig with my dad and Jerry, and it was like super exciting. Tons of people there, and just my adrenaline was going like a kid.
Yeah.
You know, because I couldn't drink, but I was in this place with adults. You know, and it was funny because my hormones were kicking in, and I was going. I would see all these beautiful women, and I'm going like, why don't they like me? Well, because they're like 20-something, 30-something, 40-something. You know, and you're like a kid. You're like a baby.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
18. Yeah, you can't even drink. You're not supposed to be there, but...
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be. No, I could be there because my dad was there. My dad was Saunders, and he was the keyboard player. So I was allowed to go in clubs with him and play. But I wasn't allowed to, like, on the breaks, to stay out in the club. I had to go backstage. I had to virtually be glued to him, which was good and bad. But program.
Yeah, it's a fine line between, you know.
Yeah, but hey, you know what was really cool is Jerry and my dad always encouraged me. You know, they always encouraged me even when I made mistakes and would get down on myself. I remember one day I was messing up this song called Pennies from Heaven, and Jerry said, you know, Tony, that's all right. That song's over. You'll do better on the next one. I know. I got confidence in you. And he always made me feel good, you know, about my playing. And we had some great nights of playing music. And he really was enthusiastic about that. I also, at that time, lived down the street I lived in Inverness, and he lived on the other side of the mountain. And his car is always open. So I went in and borrowed a couple of cigarettes from him. And he busted me on the gig the next time. He said, Tony, I only know that you took those cigarettes out of didn't you borrow some cigarettes from me? And I was going like, yeah. And I saw your car, and I said, I wanted a cigarette after the walk. And he said, I knew it was you. He was like, I knew it was you, Tony. And I said, I'll put him back. He said, you owe me a pack. And so I did eventually give him his pack back. But he said, Tony, that could only be you. And I said, I had no idea you lived in Inverness. Nobody would just take a couple of cigarettes. Everybody else would take the pack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you took 2 cigarettes. I said, this is Merle's son. This is Tony Saunders. I don't know why he's up here in Inverness. He didn't realize I lived, about 5 miles from where he was living at the time in Inverness. It was great.
So what's your best memory of Jerry Garcia? Your favorite?
Seeing him play a great song and seeing the smile on his face at the end of that song. You know what I mean? And that's personal when he was with my dad's band. Now, I would see that same expression when he was having a good night with the Dead, or I actually saw him a couple times with David Grisman, and David Grisman and him, and I saw him with Olden in the Way. I like that band too. Vassar Clements. I like Vassar Clements and David Grisman. And you know, it was my favorite moment with him. Totally is just watching him smile at the end of a great song, and you know, and when he came back, when he got sick, and when he was in the coma thing, and then he went to my dad to remember how to play guitar. And you know, there's been a few weeks downstairs in my dad's studio, and it was interesting to see him humble, and to be getting it back, and that he would go to my dad of all the people he's played with, but he always was really secure because my dad was a great jazz player and a rock player, but he was a jazz player first, but he wanted to have that knowledge in him, and it was ironic or whatever that the Grateful Dead had their biggest hits after he had that coma. You know what I mean? That was when I Will Survive. You know, they had A Touch of Grey and that song, you know, which is their Safeway songs. You can go into Safeway and hear that Touch of Grey over the internet. Yeah. And I went to that gig when they made that video down at the racetrack in Laguna Seca, I think it was. Yeah. And, you know, what can I say? The nicest guy in the world, you know what I mean? Who I didn't realize the mega importance of this guy. You know, I just thought he was my dad's friend. You know what I mean? And he came and sat in at our gigs, and then I noticed that there would be hella people. You know, there'd be hella people. Then when I went to the Grateful Dead stuff, there'd be hella people. You know what I mean? But there are so many people inspired by this one man. It's incredible. And of course they like the group, but they like Jerry Garcia. You know what I mean? Yeah. And to be in his presence, I'm in awe. I'm in humble. I'm glad that I got many moments that I know we did one-on-one stuff and that we played something cool and we looked up and said, yeah, that was cool. You know what I mean? Cool. And that means the world to me. And that he was an icon and that he is still an icon 25 years after he passed away. He's still an icon. I'll tell you one last story.
No, go ahead.
I got to work on this movie. It's called, God, I can't remember. That's bad. It's in my office. I can run there. Anyway, I did the score to this movie. And him and John Conn and Jerry were helping me at the beginning of it. And then Jerry got sick. And but it was great to have that one-on-one time away from my dad, you know what I mean, with John and Jerry. And, you know, like, I never saw anything, what they did. I couldn't tell you. People ask me, well, did you see this? And did you see? I'm like, I never saw anything. I'm sorry, I'm a square, but I never saw anything. And they were just so enthusiastic about my musical ability. You know what I mean? I'd be writing the score, and then they'd go in the back, and then they'd come back, and they said, let me hear that, Tony. And I'd go to the piano and play a little bass with it, and then I'd ask John to play with me on, you know, play bass. You know, those kind of days, can't explain that, you know what I'm saying? It was such a heart-lifting feeling that they would care, and they helped me because, you know, I got more money because they were involved. You know what I mean? And the name of the movie was Farmer and Chase. I remembered it.
Farmer and Chase.
You can still see it on the internet. It's real good. I forget it had some cool people in it, but I did the score and they helped me with one song.
Nice.
And so, what's the name of the movie?
Farmer and Chase.
Farmer and Chase. So you know, check it out. Farmer and Chase. We have some people we'd like to say hi to. We have Carol Casey. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
We have Arthur Mickle.
From Detroit. He says hello from Detroit.
Kevin Mulligan is here. He's a lead singer. Kevin, what's the name of your group? I can't remember. Anyway, so we have some people watching. We love you all. We you know, really appreciate your support by watching and by commenting and by sharing our stream and by liking us on Facebook. So everybody wants to be liked, and we want to be liked too. So hit that like button and
hit the like button and share the stream.
Yeah, share.
Share
Tony Saunders, you know. So do we have a video?
We do have a video.
We have a video.
We have For These Reasons. Can you tell us a little bit about that song, Tony?
Yeah, it's just for these reasons is why you fall in love. And at the time I wrote the song, I was falling in love, and it oozed out of me. And it just came out of me. And then I got my friend Sakai, who is one of the background singers in the group Train, and she's actually a member of Train now. Her and the other girl that sings is Nikita. And they're like my sisters. I've known Sakai most of her adult life, know her kids and everything. And her husband's really super nice guy, Kevin. He's the person in the video with her. That's her husband. And as you see in the video, you'll see we all get along good. And Susan Copperman is at the beginning of the video.
Yay, Susan! You want her to come on again.
Yeah, so Susan Copperman is in the beginning of the video. Because that was right after Susan Copperman comes to my gigs and plays a lot. And she's just a sweetheart. We love her. And actually, I'm working on 2 tracks of her new album.
Nice.
Yeah. And the Gail, the lady who plays keyboards with me, is producing the album, but she sent the track up here so that I can record Susan up here.
Oh, how exciting!
And I play bass on it.
All right, so here we go.
Let's
For
go.
these reasons.
For these reasons.
Every day I feel the rhythm of my heartbeat in tempo with your heart each time we meet. My spirit is free the moment I see your face, and time stands still whenever we embrace. So long, I thought I'd never find someone so kind, so warm, so fine. I can't believe you're mine. I wanna spend eternity forever and a day as one with you, loving this way. For these reasons, my heart beats for 2. For these reasons, I know this love is true.
We're back.
We are back. You're watching Silver Shells Bling Party with Silver Shells
And Cindy Jenkins.
the Bling sisters. We are currently interviewing Tony Saunders. And so Tony, how has this changing music scene where you can't go play live anymore, how are you adapting to that?
Well, I've been very fortunate that I produce people, and that I produce people and that I write songs, and that I can work on theme songs for TV shows, and luckily I have stuff to do.
Yeah.
I would probably go really bananas if I only played bass. Like we just finished, before I did the show today, I was rehearsing with the Blue Note House Band with part of them, and we get together once or twice a week. We get together usually on Tuesdays and Fridays, and we work out, because if we get to play eventually, it's gonna be, we gotta be in shape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because otherwise we'll suck.
You gotta rehearse.
So we get together. It's actually really great. Now we have all these coordinated songs. We've written songs. Me and the drummer even if anybody else can't make it, me and the drummer will get together and we'll just because it's hard to stay in shape.
Yeah.
But I play here in my studio every day, sometimes 5, 6, 7 hours. But I play one time, and then the rest of the time I'm playing keyboards or I'm doing something else. I have to actually make myself practice at least an hour a day.
Yep.
I don't walk out of here and go back in my house unless I play an hour a day. And you know what I mean? I have to be disciplined like that, or the arm strength just goes away. It goes away pretty rapidly. And it's a terrible thing. So we're starting to stream. I want to tell your people that are watching your wonderful show on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. If you go to my Tony Saunders bassist producer page, you can see me play live for an hour.
Oh, nice.
Every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay.
And I do that, and I have people from Malaysia. I have people from England, you know what I mean? Even though they're, 9 hours away, I play once a week, and I play stuff from my album, and then I'll play something like a tribute to my dad and Jerry, but I mostly play stuff from my album. And then this Saturday, we're gonna start doing a stream from Petaluma.
Oh.
And I'm gonna play with Mark. God, I can't remember Mark's last name. That's bad. I just know that if I tell my phone to call Mark, it calls him. Mark Carroll, I think his last name is. We're gonna do kind of like we have a band together, and we play all of James Taylor music, and then I'm gonna play my jazz stuff with myself, and then we're gonna play behind Rose Winters, who's singing on your theme, and we're gonna do 3 acts. We're gonna start at 12 noon. You'll be able to stream it live. Just look on my page, and I'll send you guys an invite to it.
Okay.
And we're starting this, and what we're doing is we want to get to the point where we can charge $1, so we charge $1 for everybody to look, and if we start to build up people, get a couple thousand people to watch for $1. I want to use this theory. Madonna did this, and no, Lady Gaga did this on her last record. She gave her record away on the first day for $1. She sold 3 million copies.
Wow.
You know what I mean? For $1. And so, I'm using that theory.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome. So
It is.
we're going to start. We have a cool place to play, and the place can hold like 100 people, but we're going to start just streaming it. And then we're going to do like special things where you can come there, pay $20, and you could be part of the audience of 10, or however many we could have. You know what I mean? And we'll just keep it low key, and under the radar, but we want to play the music and stream it, and it's going to be really quality. And we got to reinvent ourselves, because if you think about it, the clubs might not really open for 2 more years, till 2022. This might not be done till 2022.
Right.
And I don't want to be I can't survive without the adulation of being in front of people. You know what I mean? And no, just talking to you fills my soul with so much joy. Just the smile on your face when you guys came on, because I'm like a little kid. My stomach was jumping because Cindy didn't call me back and said she liked it for a whole day. So I'm like, my stomach for a whole day was like going, oh, I guess I'll do it. I get I would. Is she just gonna be polite to me and tell me it sucks? No, and then
I think it was about 10 hours, Tony.
And I had to listen. I had to listen to it, and I was at work, so we had to wait until I got home so I could hear it.
But I want to tell you, I was just like a little kid. I was like, oh, I think I like it. Oh, please like it.
Did you see it?
Because I love it. And nobody likes rejection. Nobody likes everywhere. We want to be happy, and we want to be really feeling the love. And so when you finally said, oh yeah, we love it, Tony. Oh yeah, by the way, we love it. I'm like, thank you.
Wait till you see the new intro. It's going to be really sweet.
We're so excited. And we were very excited about our new theme song because it's our theme song. It's about us. And it's about you. It's about entertainment.
It's about you. It's what my perception is of you and the words. Cindy gave all of those words in there. She gave them to me. And I had to make them make musical sense. And so, I did that. And, I was telling her earlier that when they did the glam part, they were singing it at first. And I'm like, no. You can't sing that part. You have to talk that part so people get that. You know what I'm saying?
It was perfect and accessorized. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's cool. And at first the part of going down the 101 and seeing all the cities, at first the other part used to go, the part that comes before it used to go after it. But it didn't make sense to me. And I'm going like, how can I do this? Just flip it around and have the guy sing about going up the 101, and then the guy goes, Sonoma, Hillsburg, and says all the cities. Then it makes sense, you know what I mean? So that kind of stuff, I am a person who is like, takes everything personally. And not that I know that, like when I get jobs, it's for work. But, and I try not to take them too personally, but I'm invoking, my music comes so much from my heart. You know what I mean? And I've always been blessed by people treating me super right. Nobody has ever really dogged me. From Francis Ford Coppola, when I first wrote a song for his movie, Peggy Sue Got Married, he showed me the way how to make it right. You know what I mean? He showed me the right way to do everything. Playing with Eric Clapton, Jerry, my dad, they all showed me the right way. So I don't know the wrong way. So I'm always trying to help people to do everything the right way. And then my heart is out there because, I'm a big guy, but, I'm a tender-hearted kind of guy. I feel the love and this no hugging stuff is killing me because I haven't hugged a stranger since March. You know what I mean? We've been like just going invisible, hugs, and other than family members, that's you can't really hug anybody. I've hugged a couple people where he said, "Oh, I'll die for you. It's cool." For the most part, we don't hug and we keep it kosher. You know what I mean? But that's the enthusiasm that I put into your project, and that's the enthusiasm that I put into everything I do. That same, whether I'm making $1 million or the $1 million you guys paid me to write the theme, and you could tell that I did the theme out of my heart. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just did it for you guys because I love you. And you guys have supported me and come to my shows. So I got to give back. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I do this good. So
you do?
Oh, this I can do. Here we go.
Right on.
Well, also, do you want to talk about the video that you're currently working on, the Black Lives Matter video? You wanted to talk about that?
I'm working on a Black Lives Matter video, which is kind of a really, it's not your typical video where we show all the fighting and all that stuff. It's come from a perspective. We have 4 black singers at the beginning, and they all sing the pain that they're feeling right now. And then we have 3 white singers who sang like, "Oh, we're sorry, but maybe if we work together, we can make this a better place. And then we do. We make it better, and the video makes it better. Ronnie Lott, Eric Wright, Vida Blue, athletes came down and helped us. You know what I mean? And the lady who donated the theater where we shot it at, I could never thank her more than enough.
Awesome.
Peggy Hawes, who is part of the Levi Strauss family, donated the new updated Presidio Theater. In the Presidio, she put $44 million into, because it had to be restored to its authentic, it had to be authentically restored. So she spent $44 million. And this is a person that's so gracious. She donated her staff for 2 days for us to shoot the video.
Wonderful.
She paid the union workers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I was going like, okay, I was trying to figure out, okay, I could do this and do this and do this, and then I could probably get it together to pay everything. And she just says, oh no, I'm paying everything because I believe in Black Lives Matter, and I believe that this is my give back to you, Tony, because you're always so nice to me when I do stuff for her. You know what I mean? I have a band with her brother and her niece in England, and we haven't played a gig, but we have like these big band, and I help her with stuff. She'll ask me to come do something, and I'll do it for her. You know what I mean? I never ask, for this kind of payback, but
Right.
My God,
But
when you get blessed, you get blessed. So the video will probably be out in 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's being cut right now, and the lady that I wrote the song with, Nona Brown, she's a great lady. The lady that got me interested to do it was named Peggy Dorman, and it's a great thing. It's a really feel good Black Lives Matter video, and we're hoping that we've been talking to some higher ups, and the Black Caucus wants it, and they want to take it to the convention. So I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah,
And-
we're stoked
and
for you.
The way that it was shot was just amazing. And we have to also, I'll give them a plug on your show, Stellar Transportation was definitely totally involved with me getting everything happening, and they provided transportation for the show and everything. And they're a limousine company out of Sonoma. They're from Santa Rosa. Stellar Transportation, Alvin and Maria. They're awesome. And for any need that you have, you got it. That's what Stellar Transportation is. You should use them, and tell Alvin to give you a deal.
Yeah.
We will.
We'll tell
As
Al.
Tony said.
Tell him that
That's
Tony
right.
said, Tony said to give me a deal.
Oh,
And then he'll tell you why he's gonna give you a good deal.
Okay. Hey, I'm supposed to say hi to you from Ruben Valtierra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing?
He's great. He's wonderful. He has his own show, and he's been on our show, and he's hooked me up with a few people for my show. So
Yeah.
it's just really nice. The community has been really wonderful to us.
Yeah, isn't this cool? I mean, you ladies are just like fabulous. I support you. If I wore jewelry like that, I'd have it on right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm so square. I do have a couple of pieces of Indian jewelry around. A lady made me a scrimshaw red tail hawk when I was living in Inverness, and I still have it. And
Nice.
that's the extent of
Of your
my
jewelry.
jewelry wear. But I like to wear that. But I used to be into the Indian jewelry, the jade and stuff like that. And I think that it's really beautiful. I think you guys do a good service, and it's fun. You guys are fun
Thank
people.
you.
So two beautiful women, and I love being here.
Thank you.
We
Thank
love
you.
being with you too. All right, what have we got?
We have got Tony's Romance next for our outgoing song. So Tony, it's been 50 minutes. It's
Wow, I have a
been
big mouth.
Yeah, it's been a great visit. I've enjoyed it very much.
absolutely
Very much
always.
so. Yeah. So we want to tell everyone I love you and thank you so much for your support.
Well, I love you too.
Well,
I love you three.
Oh,
thank
my
you
goodness.
for supporting us. Become an organ donor. And
Says Walter Trout.
yeah, says Walter Trout. Now who got that?
And who else? Richie Blue is a
Organ donor.
organ donor, a live organ donor.
Yeah, he donated
Richie
part of his
Blue.
liver.
Donated 2/3 of his liver
2/3 of his liver.
to
so,
save someone's life.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Awesome.
It is
so
awesome.
anyway,
Well, I am
guys,
a donor.
thank
I am
you.
a donor.
Thank you, Tony. So we have Dan Durkin from Petty Theft coming up on Thursday at 6 p.m. So please tune in and check it out. And then on Sunday, we have Facebook and internet comedian Rodney Norman. And he is pretty funny. So check in for a bunch of silliness and hilarity on Sunday.
Hijinks and
Hijinks.
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 Okay. And shenanigans. And
Shenanigans.
Okay, let's get Tony's romance going.
All
Tell
right.
us a little bit about that before we go out.
Well, obviously the great name Tony. It's
Tony.
about my romance with the bass. It's like my logo is I romance the bass like I romance life, smooth. You know, I'm like this every day. I'm real mellow. But the Tony's romance is my romance with song and the bass and how I interplay with other people to make it great. He has a great guitar player on there, Paul Jackson Jr., who's probably played on a million songs. Barbra Streisand, Michael Jackson, you know, you name it, he's done it. He's played on probably a third of your record collection.
Wow.
And see who else? Gail is on that song. A guy that's just come out with a new record. He was Little Richard's drummer for like about 15 years. His name is Derek Martin. They call him D-Mar. So he has a new record out. So check it out. He's really good. So he's on drums. So that's just four of us on this record, on this song playing. But we kill it. It's pretty awesome.
You do.
Okay, let's
All
kill
right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us. See you on Thursday night at 6 p.m. with Dan Durkin.
it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Tell Dan I said hi.
I will.
Okay.
Bling.